And when you finish, just press stop on the camera. And yeah, so just take your time and good luck.
Willy Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka was made in 1971 and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was the remake in 2005. The story is about Charlie, a poor boy who lives with his large family in their small and broken home, who wins a ticket that will change his life forever. The film fits into the genres adventure, family and comedy. The 1971 version was directed by Mel Stewart, who directed films between the 60s and 90s. The version from 2005 was directed by Tim Burton. He also directed a more recent version of Alice in Wonderland. The production dates for the original Willy Wonka ran between April and February in 1970 and 1971. The film was completed between 31st of August 1970 and 19th of November 1978. They had a budget of $3 million and their gross profit was $4 million. The filming for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was completed between 21st of June 2004 and October 1974. Their budget was $150 million and they grossed at $474,968,763. In the 1971 version, Gene Wilder played Willy Wonka, Peter Ostrin played Charlie, Jack Albertson plays Grandpa Joe, Julie Dawn Cole played Veruca, Denise Nicholson played Violet, Michael Bolner played Augustus, Paris Damon played Mike. In 2005, Johnny Depp played Willy Wonka, Freddie Highmore played Charlie, David Kelly played Grandpa Joe, Julia Winter played Veruca, Anna Sophia Robb played Violet, Philip Wygratz played Augustus, Jordan Fry played Mike. Gene Wilder plays Willy Wonka in the film from 1971. His first big break was playing a small role in a off-Broadway production of Arnold Wesker's Roots. He often plays the eccentric character roles in films. He has had a lot of success and starring in many films including Bonnie and Clyde, See No Evil, Hear No Evil and Alice in Wonderland. He was not just an actor, he has also done some directing and writing. He is now retired. Johnny Depp, who plays Willy Wonka in the 2005 film, is an American actor who is very successful and popular. He has starred in many films, one of his most recognisable being Pirates of the Caribbean. He has previously won a Golden Globe Award and Screen Actors Guild Award for Best Actor. He is loved amongst many people because of his good looks. His involvement in this film would have raised the popularity and interest. Peter Ostrin played Charlie in the 1971 film. He never made it in the acting industry, as this was the only film he has ever starred in, and at the time he was just a child. He has spent the rest of his life working with animals, and as of 2012 he has been working as a vet. He was 13 years old when he starred in Willy Wonka. He is now 55. Freddie Highmore played Charlie in the 2005 film. His career started in 1999, but Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was his first big break. He has since starred in many other projects. The future for Freddie looks hopeful. He is now 19. He was only 12 when he starred in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Here are some other famous films from the 1970s. The Clockwork Orange from 1971, The Exorcist from 1973, Jaws from 1975. There are many differences between the two films. The first film was a light-hearted fantasy film aimed at children, whereas the second film was an adaptation closer to the actual story by Roald Dahl. It was darker and scarier. The old film was a musical, but the new version has less of the musical aspects to it. Ironically, the first film, named Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, has more of a focus on Charlie, and the new film, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, focus on Willy Wonka more. Directors. The old film was directed by Mel Stewart. He was an American film director and producer. He died of cancer in 2012 at the age of 83. He worked on many different films from the 60s and was awarded 4 Emmy Awards. The new film was directed by Tim Burton. Tim Burton is an American film director, film producer, writer, artist and animator. He's worked in the film industry since the 1980s until the present. He worked on famous films like Batman, Planet of the Apes, Alice in Wonderland and much more. Conclusion. The first film is a complete different purpose to the second. The first film was developed to be a musical aimed at children. The second film was a much closer adaptation of the book by Roald Dahl with its darkness. There are mixed reviews on the film, with many preferring the original over the remake. The second film was set to be a hit because of the casting of Johnny Depp. This would instantly generate more interest, and without the use of a big star like Johnny Depp, the second film would probably not have had as much success as it had.